all is well with you. This is the first video in my how-to tutorials series, and these are going to be tutorials. There isn't going to be any time lapsing or speeding up. I'll be talking through them and showing step by step. So today is the very first video, and I'm going to be showing how to make a tag template. This is a tag design. There are different ways to make tags and different tag looks, I should say. This is not the only design, but this is a basic design. And I cut this out using a metal die. But if you don't have a metal die, you can still get perfect sides or diagonals using a template. Before I knew to make a template, I used to just do it by hand, and I could never get it even. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show in this video. So what you need is a ruler or a trimmer. I have a trimmer here. A pair of scissors, a pencil, right? And a piece of, scrapbook paper. You can use any kind of paper, but I like it to be something with a little thickness. So this is a piece of packaging that I saved, because you see this right here? Even if you was to cut this out and use it, adhere it down to something, there's still a nice, design on here. But I'm gonna use this for the tag template. So, it's very simple. What else? Oh, I also have this piece of paper to model, using the tag template once I'm done. So, with the tag template, you can actually make 4 different types of corners. Yeah, because there's 4 angles here, right? So, but what I'm going to do is I'm only going to make 2 in this video. So I'm gonna make sure it's straight. I don't want it that curve. I don't want it that long. So I'm starting off with a rectangle here. You can use a square, rectangle. What matters is that you have straight edges, right? So I'm going to make the first angle. So I may want it long. If you want it long, right? And now if you don't have a trimmer, let me just say this, because everyone doesn't have a trimmer. But they may have a ruler or a straight edge book. So I think that's what I want to use, like the most common item. Okay. And so, okay. So you see that has a longer diagonal. Or you can do this and just make it like a small one. That's what I'm doing here. So I have long and short. So now what I want to do is I'm going to cut it. And you can keep reusing this. Make sure I cut it straight. That's straight. And then I'm going to go over here and cut this. Right? And this is something that you could laminate and keep. It's up to you. But I wouldn't really laminate it, because then you're going to have, well, it's up to you, because then you could actually laminate paper, the paper before, and then cut it. But anyway, so I'm going to model using the tag now. So that's very simple. That's all it is to making this tag template. Okay, so now model using it. I'm going to put it up against the top and on the sides. You see that? There we go. Put it, make sure it's nice and even. You do want to make sure that. And then make the line. And I want, of course, I want the sides to be symmetrical. So I'm going to take this, put it here, make sure it's even. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I don't know if I should. I think I cut it right. Okay, there we go. Good. And then come right here and cut along the line. Look at that. Right? So maybe I want it to look like that. But maybe I don't want it to look like that. Maybe I want it to look like the shorter side, which is what I prefer, to be honest with you. I really don't like those long angles like that. So here we go. And then I'm gonna flip it over. So I'm using the same side that I cut on the tag. And cut along the line. Cut along the line. Make sure I'm cutting in the right way. There we go. You see? And as you can see, I could have made it on a different angle. You can do it different angles if you want. You see, like this right here? So like I could take this right now, and you know what? Let me show you something really quick. Where is that? Right here. Okay. I'm gonna show you something right quick. Oopsie. Maybe you can find something that has a diagonal line, and that's the line that you want, the sizing and the sizing as far as the depth, the width, the length, I should say, not depth, length and width. And so I'll go ahead and cut that. Gotta see what I'm cutting. Right, so bright. So you see, so look what I got, it's different. This is a little bit different from this. It may not look like it, but it actually is. But anyway, once I take a hole punch, just so you can see the effect of the tag, you see, boom, and I'm not measuring that part, but okay, you see, so I got a tag like here and a tag like here, and this is the template, and this can be saved and used over and over again, and it takes the guesswork out of cutting out the top of the tags. Whenever you want to make a tag, you could just pull this out and use this. Well, and if you don't have a tag die, it's a-okay. If you have one, that's good. If you don't, this works just as good. So that's it. So I pray you get something out of that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description section of the video, and I will leave a list of the things that I've used to make this tag template in the description section of this video. Thanks for watching. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.